Probably held that in there for too long, but it's alright. Not gonna do it any harm, I'm sure. Okay. So I'm not expecting this to say anything that I don't already know. I'm just doing this as a bit of an update for you guys. So, well, we are still doing IUIs while we wait for IVF. So I don't know, maybe one of these months I'll be surprised. Maybe I'll have to wait until IVF. I don't know. I don't even know if IVF is gonna work. We just had a cycle this month for IUI, and we also had a IVF info session this past Tuesday. So that was the 22nd. So we got a lot of information from there. Nothing really that, I don't already know, because, those of us, experiencing infertility, we research and we follow women who are also going through infertility and women who are not. So we pick up a lot of information around the way. And we also love to Google stuff. I'm sure I'm not the only one who Googles just about everything. So, and of course, excuse my voice, this is early morning. So, yeah. So we had an IVF session to find out what I already know, because apparently they want you to sit in on it. It's not exactly mandatory, but they strongly recommend that you sit in on it. I don't think my doctor realizes how much I already know. I mean, maybe my husband doesn't really know much, because sometimes I get very disappointed. Listen, am I the only one who has a husband who's not as informed, though he is with me like every step of the way? Like, I get very annoyed with him, like asking me questions about, oh, so what is this and what is that and when are we doing this, and confusing terms. I'm like, we've been doing this for almost 2 years now. October is gonna hit 2 years of us trying to get pregnant, and you have these questions still. But what his cousin tells me, because she's had miscarriages before, not infertility, but she miscarried twins. And she tells me, no matter how much your husband loves you, there are some things they just don't get. Some men they just don't understand it fully because it's not in their makeup. So I guess I guess so. I'm just gonna let him have that. And of course, there you are. Hello, little no. Where have you been all my life? Oh, we met last month. That's right. Who would forget that? Of course, I wasn't expecting anything different. Mind you, I did get a little bit excited at, what was it? Last Monday past, the day before our info session, which was the 22nd, so that would have been the 21st. I got some really funny twinges and like pains, like really sharp, kind of needle-like pokes. So I started to feel that, and I was like, wait a minute, I remember this, like from, last December. Look at that, I'm coming up on a year since my miscarriage. Can you believe that? Some women get pregnant the following month after a miscarriage, maybe even a couple months after their miscarriage. I'm pushing on a year since my miscarriage, but it's whatever, it's the hand I'm dealt, right? So, yep, I guess on to IVF, or, well, depends on if I get called because of the way the list is arranged, but if nothing, if I don't get called this month for IVF, then it's IUI, and that would be number 7. Okay, I'll talk to you guys then, unless something happens in between then. Bye, ladies, and thanks for all the support and the encouraging words. You guys have no idea, because I don't speak to my girlfriends about this, because none of them really go through it. I only have one girlfriend who goes through it, and she just had her baby via surrogate. So, I'm very happy for her, but at the same time, I don't feel anymore like inundating her with what I'm feeling or thinking anymore, because she's got a little baby now and she needs to worry about her family more so how I'm breaking down. So yeah, congrats to her and her sweet little baby. I mean, she's a beautiful little girl. Her dad chose her name. They named her Mai. No, sorry, that's my goddaughter's name. I think. Oh goodness, I forget at the moment. I will inform you next time. But congratulations to her. They don't know I have a YouTube channel. Nobody knows outside of my husband. So thanks, ladies, for all the encouraging comments and the likes, which I know I feel, I feel your strength and your encouragement through your likes as well. And even the views, because I know somebody else has seen and acknowledged my pain just through those means. So thanks, guys. Bye bye.